Plastic number 3 here has a funny name just like the rest of them. This one is called polyvinyl chloride. You know, I think they're all going to start with poly. Polyvinyl chloride can be abbreviated with, you might know it a bit better, but maybe not, by PVC, because polyvinyl chloride. Like these pipes. I think we use them. These pipes actually come in very handy, you know, for plumbing and for ninja swords. Yeah, like, who was that kid's name that went, that...
Oh, no.
Oh. I'm sorry, I caught him undressed. Yeah, there we go. Here we are. Here's your pipe back. I'm sorry, I had to use it for the demonstration. So anyway, you can see this has 2 carbons. Well, I guess you can't see because like these aren't real molecules and they're just colored balls. 2 carbons, 3 hydrogens, 1 chlorine. It's kind of like a weight. Very cute. Plastics are things that connect together. I forgot how they connected together. Hey, Seven, could you help me please for a second? I forgot how PVC connects with itself.
It's these double bonds, but these double bonds, when they form together to create, you know, many repeated bonds, this double bond breaks apart.
Ooh, double bond. That sounds like it might be a vocab word or something.
Ooh, double bond. I like that. And what they do is they connect with each other, and this opens up for more to connect to that.
Wow. You know, I have not found any food containers, unlike the first 2, like that milk jug and that Wendy's cup over there. So I'm assuming that PVC is not safe to eat from. And I think our sources tell us that is correct.
I agree.
Yes, okay. Good. Number 4, does this look familiar?
Yeah. This is my bag of bread that I've been saving up for forever, and you just ate it all in one morning.
Does this look familiar? So remember over here we had high density polyethylene.
The picture here shows the chains of 1 carbon with 2 hydrogen atoms repeating. The chain can be as long as 20,000 carbons to 35,000 carbons. This is called high density polyethylene, of course. Sometimes they are made up to 500,000 carbons long. This makes a bulletproof vest, actually. When a double bond of 1 ethylene breaks, it causes a chain reaction that connects thousands to it.
Plastic number 4, pass number 3, hi number 3, PVC pipes, Ricky's ninja sword, Seven's ninja sword, I'm so sorry. And this is low density polyethylene.
Low density polyethylene is made by causing the long chains of ethylene to branch. That way they cannot lie next to each other, which reduces the density of the plastic. This makes the plastic lighter and more flexible.
Hey, number 7, could you get me the high density polyethylene for a second?
Yeah, totally.
Oh no! Number 7, do you happen to be a dubstep fan?
Oh, why no. Why do you say that?
Well, you just dropped the bass.
Well, there's no use crying over spilled milk. Here you go.
Thanks. So you probably look by now, polyethylene is pretty common, I guess. I mean, it's got carbon and hydrogen. I mean, how can you get more common than that? Because we have high density polyethylene, low density polyethylene, and also we have a bit of polyethylene at the end of this. Polyethylene terephthalate, whatever it was. This number 5 here is polypropene, sorry, there is no H in the last syllable. Its formula is C3H6, so it's kind of like if I cut it off right there, this is where the atom would be. And you can see here's the sections where it can connect to the other ones and go on as long as it likes until, of course, you run out of material to make the plastic with or consumers to buy all the plastic. Now, polypropene is used with a lot of food type items like medicine bottles, ketchup, yogurt. This is kind of a yogurt bottle, but it's actually cottage cheese because we just had some lasagna the last couple of days. One really neat thing about it is that you can see, like, if you start on this N carbon, this carbon has 3 hydrogens on it. The next carbon only has one hydrogen on it, and then it has the bond that can form to the next molecule. But then the third carbon has two hydrogens on it, and then another one of the bonds that connect to the next molecule. Plastic number 6 is a lot better known as simply styrofoam. It's called polystyrene, actually. I mean, I never thought it was a plastic myself, but I guess it is. It just feels so different. We've all seen styrofoam, like those packing peanuts. Those are lots of fun to play in. So of course we've always used styrofoam for a lot of things, like cups and stuff, but evidence is increasingly suggesting that maybe this type of plastic, know why it's like a plastic, it's styrofoam, it's in a league of its own, that it leaches potentially toxic chemicals, especially when heated. So do not microwave your styrofoam plates. That's all I have to say. Now, we didn't bring plastic number 7 with us because number 7 is basically everything else, because apparently there's a ton more types of plastics, but I guess these are the more tried and true ones that people use more often and whatnot.
Yes, and once they are sorted, they're then chopped up into these little teeny tiny pieces. And once they're done that, they're all melted down together. Oh, they're all melted down together. And then they're made into these little tiny pellets, you know, like pills, called nurdles.
Plastic is broken down. It's broken into small pellets called nurdles, which can then be used to make new items out of plastic.
Oh, and don't forget aluminum cans.
I'm the invisible man. I'm the invisible man. Incredible how you can.
Now, yes, you are right. Aluminum cans. What about aluminum cans? Well, you see, they all start out the same way as plastic bottles. You put them in the bin, and then somebody comes and picks them up and transport them, you know, by train or by large semi-trucks. And they go to a recycling facility. Now, once they're all gathered together, they're cleaned, you know, because you don't want some yucky stuff on. You don't want to get reused. We'll get to that. So, once they are cleaned, they all get melted down together into these blocks called ingots.
Ingots are made up of large aluminum blocks made from aluminum cans melted down, and each one usually contains 1.6 million cans.